On October 29th, the Raiders welcomed Texas to Jones Stadium, and a capacity crowd was treated to one of the most electrifying games of the season. Tolliver came out smoking, rifling a 42-yard bomb to Eddie Anderson to set up an early field goal and a 3-0 Tech lead. On the Raiders' next possession, Tolliver found Thurman cutting across the middle to get the team into scoring range again. Only the grit and determination of the quarterback kept the club in sight of a score, as Tolliver eluded 6 tacklers before Scott Segrist expanded the lead to 6 with the second field goal. After Texas posted a touchdown to take a second quarter lead, Thurman set up another three-pointer with a dazzling kickoff return behind superb blocking. The defense had a say when a UT pass was first tipped and then intercepted by Mike Derryberry. The Texas quarterback then had the misfortune of meeting Desmond Royal up close en route to a 5-yard sack. With Tech trailing again, Tolliver couldn't believe his eyes when he saw Travis Price streaking downfield wide open. It was a 62-yard play that gave the Raiders a 15-14 halftime advantage. Things looked bleak late in the third quarter, with Tech trailing 32-15. But Raycom commentator Dave Rowe solved the riddle.
Well, in this situation, you have to look for Tolliver to soon just abandon the run. It has been unproductive today. They need to go to the pass.
Fortunately, the Raiders had offensive coordinator Dick Winder calling the shots, and he surprised the Longhorns with a power running game when they least expected it. Clifton Winston for 11. Ferris Bulling for 7. And Winston for 10. The ground assault carried Tech into the end zone, and the Raiders trailed by 10 points with 12 minutes left. The defense resoundingly responded. First, John Elliott and Tom Mathismeyer combined for a sack. And on the next play, James Mosley wrapped up the UT quarterback. Tolliver coolly connected with Thurman on a key third down play, and then got into scoring range on an aerial to Anderson, who absorbed a sandwich job by 2 Orange defenders. Segrist came through with his 4th field goal of the game, and the place went wild. With 6 minutes left, the Longhorns got greedy. On a 3rd and 1 play, Quentin Rhodes covered Tony Jones, and the Raiders had the ball again. Facing 4th and 4, Tolliver went with his little big man, and the Smurf responded with first down yardage. On the next play, Tolliver went for all the marbles, and Anderson played the 46-yard pass beautifully as he fell into the end zone for a touchdown. The Raiders still trailed 32-31 with 2.5 minutes, but there was no tie in Spike Dykes' plans. Tolliver looked to the left for Thurman, but bought time until Price could free himself in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. Texas still had to be stopped, and Royal contributed with another sack of the quarterback. It still boiled down to the last play, a 55-yard field goal attempt, but it never had a chance, and the Raiders' emotions flowed over after rallying from a 17-point last quarter deficit to win. It was a different setting, but a similar emotional attitude which prevailed 3 weeks later when the Red Raiders took the field in their final home game against the Houston Cougars.